Hello viewers, an easy step to English grammar welcomes you and enhance your vocabulary. I have selected 7 words that are very useful for enhancing your vocabulary, for enhancing your reading skill, for enhancing your writing skill. However, let us start. My first selection is philanthropic. Philanthropic is a word which means a man who is extremely benevolent, or a man who is always ready to dedicate or sacrifice himself or herself for the benefit of human beings. That is called philanthropic. It is an adjective, and the person concerned is called philanthropist. For example, your philanthropic activities have attracted the attention of the government. Your philanthropic activities have attracted the attention of the government. Yes, you are really a philanthropist. Now, my second example is misanthropic. Then what is misanthropic? It is an antony of philanthropic. Misanthropic means who always hates mankind, who has a general grievance for mankind, for any sort of activity of mankind. For example, you are a misanthropist, or you are a misanthropic person because you always lead a person into a danger, and you always act so that human beings cannot be benefited. Your activities are always against the benefit of human beings. So you are a misanthropist, and misanthropic is adjective, and misanthropist is noun. So philanthropic and misanthropic are two opposite words. Remember it. Now my third example is pugnacious. Pugnacious is also adjective. And what is pugnacious? Pugnacious is a person who is quarrelsome, who always likes to quarrel with others. Pugnacious. For example, you always take pleasure in quarreling with others for a trifling matter. So, you are a pugnacious person. You have an attitude towards human beings which are always against them, and you are a pugnacious person, that is quarrelsome, who always takes pleasure in quarreling with others for a very trifling matter, for a very small matter. Pugnacious. Now come to the fourth example, cyberbullying. Cyberbullying, that means it is one kind of activity which is an attack or one kind of harassment on internet. On internet, it is one kind of cyber crime. Cyberbullying is a very trending word. Nowadays, cyberbullying is a very, very trending word. For example, recently or nowadays, it is reported to the police station that cyberbullying is going on. It is a cyber crime. Clear? Now, my fifth example is Scatterfield. Scatterfield. It is of Germanic origin. Scatterfield means a person who takes pleasure in the misfortune of others, in the troubles of others, in the sufferings of others, in the miseries of others. Scatterfield. This word is of Germanic origin. It's also a very important trending topic, trending vocabulary. It is used in speaking and writing good English. Scatterfield. For example, you always take pleasure in cruel ironies of your neighbors, in the misfortunes of your neighbors. So you may be called a Scatterfield. Am I clear? Now my sixth example is incorrigible. Incorrigible. Incorrigible means a person who cannot be corrected, who cannot be reformed at all, who cannot be corrected or reformed at all, who cannot be forgiven at all. For example, you have an attitude towards human beings that you are the best of all, and you are incorrigible. You are incorrigible. For another example, I am giving you. You are such a liar, or you are habituated with telling a lie so much and so that you are quite incorrigible. That means you cannot be rectified. You cannot be rectified, or your character will not change ever. Now my last example is innuendo. Innuendo is a very modern word, is a very suggestive word, which means a slight hint or suggestion. A slight hint or suggestion. For example, during the conversation or during the meeting, you looked at me in such a manner that it was an innuendo. Innuendo here means a hint or a suggestion. That means you wanted to tell me something, but I couldn't understand it. It was an innuendo. Innuendo. So it is a slight hint or suggestion. These are the 7 words which are the very trending words that are used in conversation, that are used in writing. All these are the examples of good English, and I hope that all these words will enhance your stock of words or vocabulary. And I firmly believe that if you don't skip this video and watch the video fully without skipping a single line, it will come to your benefit. And if it comes to your benefit, I shall be highly blessed. Stay safe, stay mellow, and be in good health. Good night. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.